Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Intraday Trade. My name is Robin and let's begin our Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. So today we were expecting a gap up in both Nifty and Bank Nifty, however that did not happen and market somewhat opened a little flat, and that's why we did not see a continuing momentum on the upside. Neither we did not see any downfall, but the market was sideways but definitely volatile. But Nifty somehow managed to break the day high during the second half, and it made a rally and reached around 17,800. So right now Nifty is definitely in a bullish territory. So I have been always telling this, that above 17,600 there is a possibility that we may continue to remain bullish, but for that we need a weekly candle close above 17,600. So right now we have rallied, so the only thing is we should not fall back below 17,600. So if we get a weekly candle close above 17,600, then this rally may continue upside until 18,100 and 200. Bank Nifty has still not entered the bullish zone, so that zone is about 37,200. So whenever we reach there, and I'll definitely let you all know that we should be looking for a longer perspective of being bullish. So that's what the market update for today. And now let's quickly check the positions of FIs and pros and decide what should be the action tomorrow. So if we look at FIIs, we can see that they are long in future, so they are continuing taking long positions in the futures, and surprisingly pro is also long in future today because they had short positions for the last 2 days. But now the option part is a little different. So if you see, FIs have sold around 10,400 call options and 7,200 put options. So still this is a lighter position considering this is Tuesday today, because usually around Tuesday and Wednesdays we see FIs carrying positions around 40,000 plus every day, but this is not the case here. But anyways, they're expecting another sideways market tomorrow. And similarly, if we look at pros, they also have around 48,000 call sell and 86,000 put sell. So that means, so when you have call sell, that means the upside is limited, and similarly when you have put sell, that means downside is limited. So when upside and downside is limited, that means the market is going to trade in a range. Okay, so this is what the participant wise open interest tells us. But however, pros have the put shorts on the higher side, which shows that we are definitely, in any case, we are not going to break any important levels on the downside. So this is the overview of participant wise open interest. Now let's quickly check some we will check the option chain quickly. Okay, open interest. So I'm doing the analysis live with you all, so I did not check anything before, so I'm doing this right now. So this is Nifty. So Nifty, if you see, we have straight away a very strong resistance at 18,000. So crossing 18,000 is not that easy at the moment. And similarly, if you look for support, we have a strong support here. But any which ways, we do not see any call writing or call writers holding their positions here. So that means we have a strong support below 17,800. Okay, so this is going to be This is 17,700 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this is 17,700. So below 17,800 we have support. So we'll have to see how we work tomorrow also, but definitely we can see that the put writers are in confidence, and here the call writers are not that aggressive, but we have a long uh, open interest being created at 18,000. So we are definitely not crossing 18,000 this week, is what the open interest says at the moment. So next is we'll quickly check Bank Nifty also. Yeah, Bank Nifty's open interest seems interesting. Okay, so this is 37,000. So 37,000 is going to be a strong resistance for the week. 37,000. So, but since we are close to 37,000, we may attempt to touch 37,000 once. Okay, so the weak sellers may exit their positions, but closing above 37,000 seems difficult this week. However, at 36,500 is going to be an important level, because if you see, the call writers are still there and put writing has been heavier on 36,500. So these put writing could be from pros, since we saw that they have a huge put writing. And beyond 36,500, definitely we have very good support at 36,000. So now what should be our plan is 37,000 is our resistance, 36,500 is our support. So we can expect market to trade even tomorrow between this range. So a short straddle or a strangle would work better if you all know how to manage it. And here, if you see, we do not see any aggressive put writing beyond 36,500 so far. So we may trade within this range. So this is what the open interest says. Now let's quickly go back to the chart and see what should be our plan. So first, let's quickly check out Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty traded in this range. Okay. So this looks like a Poland flag and a breakout of this. So let's see how it works tomorrow. But based on Poland flag, the target for this is around 37,020 or 30. So we may attempt 37,000 tomorrow in case if we open flat or maybe gap up. So we already know that market is going to be in a range based on the data. So there is a high possibility that we may continue to stay within this range. Okay, the range that we created today. So this is the range. So we may continue to trade even tomorrow within this range, and then maybe on the expiry day we may give any breakout, either maybe upside or downside, but looks like market will stay in this range. So for a broader perspective, what you can do is you can even consider this level. Okay, so what is that level? So why I'm telling you to consider this level, because your position should be below that if you're doing a triangle or something. So this place is 36,465, and upside you can consider 37,000 or 37,050. So usually what happens is sorry, whenever there is a strong rally on the upside, usually the participants who do BTST, they expect a gap up. Even I was expecting a gap up, but that did not happen today. So when you see a gap up, the next price action is something like this. Okay, so market takes a halt at this support and there is a resistance created here. Then it becomes easier for us to trade, because either the next day it would break the upside or maybe the downside. But today, why market was volatile? Because it opened flat. When the market opens flat, it gives opportunity to buyers who missed this rally completely. So any dip, they'll immediately push the market up. So here we got a dip, immediately it went upside. We again got a dip near 550, immediately it retraced back. But at the same time, the people who are holding positions here, they do not want to see their MTM getting decreased. So even they are trying to exit their positions. So because of a flat opening, there is a high possibility that the market may remain volatile. So that is already done. So we saw volatility today, and tomorrow tomorrow also you can expect volatility. The only reason is pros and FIs both have future long. Okay, so who is going to buy future from there? So that is a big question. So they'll create some volatility to trap us, so that somewhere we'll feel that okay, they have given a breakout, so we'll have to go and buy the future, and they may be selling those future to us. So there is a high possibility when both have similar positions. So tomorrow there is a possibility we may see a breakout of 37,000 once, so that they can get in more people. So 37,133 is a strong resistance for now. So keep that in mind. You can mark my levels on the chart. And on the downside, we have 36,550 as a support. So tomorrow I would suggest that, do not trade any direction, because that can lead us to losses. So only people who do option selling can either do a straddle or a strangle and enjoy the decay, because we are just one day away from the expiry. So I'm not giving any directional up move. So one thing you can do is, if we open flat, there is a possibility we may touch 37,000, but this is just about 100 points up move. So not really interested for a 50-point gain in the option. And similarly, if we break the downside, then we may see some dip here, but we may not get a very big dip. Immediately the market can retrace and come back within this range. So tomorrow at least we will not do anything, expecting the market to be sideways, and maybe on the Thursday we'll have a different plan for the expiry day trading. So this is my view on Bank Nifty. Let's look at Nifty. So Nifty, if you see, so this is 17,650 was an important level, and we easily managed to consolidate and cross it, and right now we are standing here. So here we have 17,737 or 30, 17,737 or 30. This is going to be a support. Okay. So let me just mark this. So Nifty and Bank Nifty both are overstretched now. See, Bank Nifty gave more than 4% move in 2 days, and Nifty gave more than 2.5% move. I think around 3.5% move in 2 days. So they're actually overstretched, and they may try to eat up the premiums that has seen hike because of this rally. So any dip in Nifty in this place, you can definitely go for a buy, and in case if this is broken, then we may test 17,880. Okay, but this should be bought only when we get this dip, because your SL becomes small. You can just keep a 20-point SL and go for a long trade. But at this place, if it continues above, then your SL becomes big, so really not interested in trading this. And at the same time, if we break 17,650, then we can fall up to 530, so which is just another 100 points in Nifty. And since we can expect the market to be in range, so in case if we come back in, there is a possibility that we may again start trading in this range. Okay, so just keep this in mind. So right now put trading is not really advisable, but Nifty looks a little better. Why better? Because we can see that there was continuously green candle here. So any gap up tomorrow around 880 or 900 can immediately trigger a profit booking, and we may see a dip until this place also. So I think if we gap up around 880 or 900 in Nifty, then you can definitely go for a put buy here. But here we will not do that. So in case if it has to come down, then let it show that I'm ready to go down is when we'll decide. So this is all about my Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis. So I'm not really looking forward to take any directional trade tomorrow. So we can plan any non-directional trades. So that is my advice for tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.